back to the bellowbois podcast. I'm AJ.
I'm Aaron.
And we are Asian.
Yep. That is a fact.
Yep. This is a glasses episode.
Yeah, that's true. We both have glasses on today.
Yeah, because I have some fucking infection in my eye.
That's true. AJ woke up today with the fuck. It's because I farted in your eye last night.
Okay.
What? Okay, don't put that in. That's a
You
cut.
just gave me pink eye.
Yep.
Pause.
Okay.
Also new is you have a new haircut.
I did get a haircut. It's been 6 months since I got a haircut.
No way it's been 6 months.
It might have been more. Wait, when did I last get a haircut? It was before 2022, 100%.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, it's been 6 months since I got a haircut.
Fucking crazy.
Yeah, bro. And, I cut my hair in it's been a minute. And, something I was thinking about, like, after I cut my hair is, have you seen that thing on, like, TikTok or just social media in general where girls are like, oh, like, I thought he was attractive until he got a haircut?
I haven't seen that, but I've heard that before.
You've heard of that,
yeah,
right?
I've for sure heard that.
I think I get that, though.
Why?
Just because, like, after having, like, longer hair and, I was rocking that, like, middle part and getting a haircut, I'm like, damn, I look like a fucking child now. Even after I got my haircut, you were like, dude, you look young as fuck.
You do look young. You look like your freshman college self.
That's what I'm saying, bro. And I'm like, dude, like, when guys get a haircut, it's just, like, it's a big difference.
Yeah, it definitely changes how your face looks and everything. I think change is good, but, like,
Do you think change is good, AJ?
Okay.
AJ.
All right.
AJ. Andrew Joseph Rowe. Do you think change is good? This motherfucker, let me tell you right now. This motherfucker eats hot dogs plain.
Okay.
AJ, you better make this into a fucking TikTok. This motherfucker, he eats hot dogs with no condiments. Let me tell y'all why, though. He's like, dude, like, when I was a kid, like, it was so fire. Like, the nostalgia, bro. Like, it's just so good. Bitch, like, bro, I get that as a kid, that's good, but you are a grown-ass man right now. You are 23 years old. You have a fucking job. Let's eat a hot dog normally,
Whoa. We can't be judging people on how they do their hot dogs.
No. I am... Okay, it's not just me, though. A lot of people are judging you for how you eat your hot dog.
Just because I don't like ketchup, mustard, or relish doesn't mean I need to put that shit on my hot dog, bro.
Bro, you just... Like, why do you eat a plain hot dog? Like, it's so dry.
I just love the taste of plain hot dog.
See, that's just, like, weird, bro. Like, that doesn't make sense. As a kid, I understand. I've eaten a couple plain hot dogs in my life. But as soon as you, like, condiments are there to, like, enhance the flavor, And, do you eat a cheeseburger without onions?
No.
Exactly.
No, I know. I understand. Like, it's definitely part of making it better, but I've accustomed my taste buds to only liking plain hot dogs.
Dude, that's the thing. You gotta grow up.
I don't know, dude. I think I just like raw dogging it.
I respect that, you know? Raw dogging it, like, if you really like that, is cool. But, liking it is one thing. Refusing to accept change is another thing. What if you ate a Myeongdang hot dog and it tastes better to you plain? Have you ever thought about that?
Yeah, that's true. But I feel like it's weird if I tried it plain. I think it would just be wrong if I tried that plain.
Oh, but a Costco hot dog plain isn't wrong.
No, that's not wrong. No, that's not wrong at all, bro. That's just me knowing what I want for $1.50.
Bro, no. I swear to you, like, if you don't like ketchup, I understand. But if you even put mustard on a Costco hot dog, it tastes better.
But the thing is, like, I don't like ketchup or mustard enough to just eat it for the ketchup or the mustard,
Yeah, but you wouldn't eat, like, a Myeongdang hot dog or a Top Dog hot dog without mustard. Or, like, some sauce.
Yeah, that's true.
But, like, eating a Costco hot dog with mustard tastes better than just a plain Costco hot dog.
Yeah, maybe. I don't like the look of mustard, though.
Oh, dude, shut the fuck up.
It's all yellow and shit.
You can't not eat foods because of how they look, you fuck. What? Because it's yellow?
That's like 70% of how I judge foods.
Dude, stop.
I swear to God, if it looks like shit, I'm not going to eat it.
So you don't like curry?
Okay, well, curry is a different, okay.
Curry literally looks like shit.
No, I know.
It literally looks like it came out of my fucking asshole. But it tastes fire.
So, as a kid, I did not want to eat curry. Like, that was off the books for me, right? Like, it was just like, I don't want to eat this.
Okay.
and it's all brown, it's all liquidy, like it looks like my fucking ass after I fucking took a shit, you know? But after I took a bite of it, I was like, oh, it was pretty good, you know?
Yeah.
So it's like, if you can get me over that hump of like, oh, just try it, and I know it tastes like shit, but like just try it and it'll taste good, then I'll be like, okay, maybe, you know? It is. Here's what I think it is. At Costco, you have basic ass ketchup, like Heinz.
Yeah.
I don't like Heinz ketchup. I just distinctly don't like Heinz ketchup. And their mustard looks like it's also like Heinz mustard.
Yeah.
I think, but at Top Dog, it's like deli mustard. So I'm like, ooh, this looks all fancy. Like, I'll go to Subway and I'll eat honey mustard because honey mustard is fucking fire. Like, honey mustard has that honey in front of the mustard. You know what I mean? Like, it's fire.
So you just don't like yellow mustard?
I don't like yellow mustard. I don't like that basic bitch ass fucking mustard, bro.
Okay, tell me this then. But if Costco had a deli mustard available, would you put that on your Costco hot dog and never look back at a plain hot dog again?
Probably.
Wow.
I think it's the condiment. It's the condiment. It's the condiment.
So it's the type of mustard, not the ketchup, because I know you don't fuck with ketchup, but the mustard, like if it's a good mustard, you'd put it on any hot dog.
Yes.
Wow, I've cracked the code.
You've cracked the code.
I've literally, like, I feel like fucking, Da Vinci's Code. I feel like I just or Indiana Jones. Like, I feel like I just fucking found the treasure.
You just fucked Da Vinci.
Yeah, bro, this is wild. Like, I'm not gonna lie. I'm so brain blasted right now. I'm like, I sobered up.
Yeah, I think it's the type of condiment. So if they had sriracha, or like sriracha mayo, at Costco, I put that bitch on Costco hot dog any day.
Wow.
It's the condiment. It's the condiment. It's the condiment.
So it's just because Costco doesn't have like your choice of condiment readily available.
Yes.
That you choose to eat it plain.
Yes. But, so like they had onions before they took out the onions.
Yeah.
I would put the onions on the Costco hot dog because I like their onions.
You put?
Yeah, I put onions on the hot dog.
What?
Yeah, I liked it with the onions, but they don't have onions anymore. So like now I don't put anything on there because I don't like any of the condiments that they offer.
Yeah, but the whole time you would say you like a plain Costco hot dog. I didn't know you put onions on. I love the onions there, but like I didn't know you put them on it.
Yeah. Oh, maybe. I mean, I like a plain Costco hot dog, but I think the problem is with Costco hot dogs is that Costco does not offer a premium condiment that I can put on my hot dog that 100%, I want.
Yeah.
You know?
No, I agree with you though, because when I go to Costco, okay, if I had to build my dream hot dog, right?
Okay.
I wouldn't be putting ketchup, yellow mustard, and relish on it.
Right.
That's not in my dream hot dog.
Yeah.
But in my dream hot dog, there is deli mustard.
Okay, that's valid.
Right?
Yeah.
But when I go to Costco, like yellow mustard is the closest thing to deli mustard. So that's why I put it on.
But like, so yeah, like if Costco hot dog had like grilled onions, grilled peppers, I put that bitch on there. But they don't have that. Like if they had substantial condiment offerings, I would put it on the Costco hot dog.
Okay, I figured it out. So it's not that you like plain hot dogs. It's that Costco doesn't offer the condiments you want on a hot dog. So therefore, you choose to eat it plain.
Yes.
Wow.
Because the ketchup, the regular ketchup and the yellow Heinz mustard ruin it for me.
Yeah, it doesn't do it for you.
No, because I hate that shit.
Okay, this took me nearly fucking, I want to say a year to figure out. I'm not shitting you. It probably took me a year. Because this whole time, this motherfucker would say, I just like plain hot dogs, bro. It just tastes better. And I'm like, why?
There's nothing wrong with a plain hot dog, though. I like plain hot dogs. But yeah, if they had good offering of condiments, I would put the condiments on there.
Yeah, but see, that's what's wrong with a plain hot dog. Like, for you to say that, like, you would eat it with better condiments means it's not that you like plain hot dogs. It's just that Costco is lacking on the condiment.
Yeah.
Dude, I'm so, like... That sobered me up so hard. I feel like I brain blasted.
You Baja blasted into
No, straight up. Like this, like we would literally, like me and AJ would have this conversation, I want to say for a year, just like, why the fuck would you eat a plain Costco hot dog? And I just couldn't figure it out, you know? Like he'd say something and I'd just be like, that just doesn't make sense, AJ. But right now, I get it now. I get it. I understand. I see your angle. I see where you're coming from.
Yeah, now you get it. I get it. Even me, I didn't understand fully why, but now I think I understand now.
Dude, that's wild.
So now I'm gonna bring that fucking Q pie mayo to the fucking Costco.
QP. But I hope you
sorry.
keep this in because you're a fucking dumbass. You said Q pie mayo.
Whatever. Fuck you.
Keep that in, bro. Keep that in. I fucking dare you.
Wait, how did this stem from getting a haircut?
Bro, I don't even know. I can't remember. I can't remember.
Oh. Yeah, so yeah, girls don't like, I can see why girls don't like when a guy gets a haircut.
Yeah.
Because it definitely changes their face. Like, I know it's just hair, but it definitely changes the way they look.
Dude, hair is a guy's makeup.
Yes, beard and hair, yeah. It's a guy's makeup.
Like
yeah.
just facial hair and like head hair is a guy's form of makeup. And I feel like if you change that, you're changing a lot.
Yeah, exactly. That's why you got motherfuckers that go in for a haircut like every 2 weeks, 3 weeks. Because they want to maintain that look. You know what I mean?
The problem with a guy getting haircuts is that, you know, as a guy, you cut your hair pretty frequently if you're like, you know, trying to maintain it. Like barbers or hairstylists never cut it the same way.
No, well, it depends. Oh, like, are you talking about like barber to barber or like the same barber?
The same barber.
Yeah, they don't cut it the same way. But I think because you're not their personal barber, like he's not your personal barber. Does that make sense? Like he doesn't know exactly how you like it.
Yeah. No, but even like when I was at Berkeley, I had a hairstylist I went to like all my time there. Like she cut my hair great. Like every time she cut it, I liked it. But it was different. Not different every time, but there were times where it was like a little different. But I still liked it. But like they were definitely slightly different.
Yeah, I think it's hard to achieve the same exact look every time if they're cutting a bunch of people's hair all the time, you know? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So like I've heard, I don't know if you told me this, but like if you're a personal barber for like a celebrity, they make hella money, and then those celebrities maintain their hairstyle because that's like all they're cutting. You know what I mean?
I didn't tell you that, but yeah.
Oh, so someone told me like I bet you Drake has a fucking personal barber on call. So he's like, I need a cut. He's gonna get a cut like exactly how he wants and exactly the same like style every time because that barber knows exactly what he wants.
Yeah.
And he's gonna cut it the exact same way every time. But when you have like a normal barber who just cuts a bunch of people's, he's probably cutting like hundreds of people's hair like weekly, you know, if not thousands of people's hairs weekly. So it's hard for him or he or she to like cut it the exact same way every time. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because you can't remember it exactly as you remember it yourself.
Yeah, but I think that's what like fucks up guys and their hair grooming. Like girls only get haircuts like, you know,
Like
once in a while, right?
Yeah.
But guys, like they get haircuts often, like in order to maintain your hair. So I think that's what fucks it up. Cause like one time you get a haircut, it might be like super nice. You look great.
Yeah.
And then you go back like a month or two later and it'll be like totally fucked up.
Yeah, for sure.
And then you're like, damn, I went to the same person and now I look like a fucking chump for like 2-3 weeks.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
But yeah, I think it's more of like they're cutting so many people in between your haircuts that they can't remember exactly what you want. They can like replicate it, but they can't get like that really close copy to what you fully liked. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but what do you say to like, I've literally gone to barbers and hairstylists and showed them pictures.
Yeah.
And it's not the same.
Yeah. Well, I think here's the thing with pictures on haircuts. I think a haircut on specific types of vape shape is.
Vape shape.
Fuck me.
Tit. Butt.
Yeah.
What?
Yep.
Fuck my what?
So this fuck you. But this has happened to me. Like I've gone into a barber and I'm like, okay, I want this haircut. And then they try to replicate it, but it doesn't look as good on me because I feel like I have a different face shape than the guy in the picture.
No, but when I got my haircut yesterday, I showed him a picture of myself.
Oh.
And it still looks different.
Interesting.
And I'm like, you motherfucker. Like I literally showed you a picture of me.
Yeah, maybe what it is that no one else will pay attention to the small details than yourself, right? So maybe you're like, okay, this is off because I paid attention to this detail, but the barber doesn't know that, you know what I mean? So it's like, unless you're telling them exactly like boom, 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 they're really not gonna know.
Yeah.
But the problem is like, you know, yeah, it's hard, you know, it's hard to say that. Like, I think though, like people from an outside perspective probably won't really notice a difference in terms of your haircuts, like in what haircut you're getting. They'll know you get a haircut, but like they won't exactly know like, oh, this is different than what you had before. They'll just be like, oh, you got a haircut. But when you're looking at yourself, like you're the only one that cares about it that much that like you'll notice the small details.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, we kind of discussed this off camera, but like we were talking about how like, you know, we're both not in the mindset to date right now.
No, definitely not.
Yeah. And I feel like in high school, you kind of romanticize the idea of dating.
Yeah.
Like that's all you want. You kind of just want a girlfriend, you know?
Yeah.
But like in your early 20s, it's not hard to get one. Like if you really want one, you can get a girlfriend.
Anyways, yeah, for sure, yeah.
Yeah, but it's interesting that like, you know, we're in the point in our lives where we can get one, but we actively choose. Well, actually, I don't know about you. I think if an opportunity to rise, you'd get a girlfriend.
Yeah, well, it's more of like I think I'm way more selective than I was before.
That's valid. I agree with you there. You are
Yeah.
definitely way more selective than you were before.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, you're definitely more selective than you used to be. You used like as long as they were a female
Okay.
and had a vagina, you'd be like,
Okay.
I'm down. Fuck it.
All right,
Fuck
you.
it, bro. I'm down. We both claim that we don't want to date.
Okay.
And,
yeah.
and like, you know,
Yeah,
that's
okay.
that's what we're choosing. But I'm calling you out saying you would.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I would probably. I'm more susceptible to dating someone than you are,
Yeah, but that's only because you're a horn dog.
and that's true.
You know it's not good for you right now.
Yeah, I know.
You were literally about to meet up with a girl we both matched
Yeah,
with.
well, I didn't.
I know, but you were about to.
Yeah, but I was about to, but then I still didn't. You know, I think back then I would have.
Okay.
You know, so there's improvement there.
Valid.
I wouldn't have.
Valid.
I haven't.
Valid.
I would have,
Yeah, I agree with you. Valid.
but I didn't.
Yeah.
So,
for sure.
you know, there's improvement. I'm not saying I'm definitely more susceptible to dating someone than you are, for sure.
Yeah, but it's only because you're a horn dog.
That is very valid, yes. Because,
You
yes.
just want to get your dick wet.
Well, you know,
Yeah.
yeah. But that's not the topic we were talking about. We're talking about,
Oh, my bad, my
yeah,
bad.
we were talking about how you both of us
Yeah, both.
are claiming that we don't want to date anyone.
Yeah. But I think like the bigger implication is that like, you know, in your 20s, you know, dating someone would be cool. It'd be nice. But I think in your 20s, your early 20s, you're just so lost.
Yeah.
You just don't know anything. Like literally anything.
Yeah.
So adding on another person in your life just makes things so much more difficult.
No, for sure.
Like even if you think you know where your life is heading, you don't really know.
Yeah, for sure. And it's like, you know, in college, you know, that's the closest thing we've had to the experience. Like college, you know, you're going to go to the next grade.
Yeah.
As long as you're not failing.
Yeah.
Like, you're going to go to the next grade. You're going to get the degree. And then you're going to get a job. That's what you have in your head.
Yeah.
But in your 20s, you get the job. And then you're like, well, fuck, I hate this job. But now I don't know what to do. And then
Exactly.
you have someone else's, like, you know, experiences with that. It's like, it's too much. It's fucking overload.
Yeah, I really think it's too much. And the problem is like, you know, like you said in college, like you see your next step right in front of you. You know, if you're a freshman, you're just trying to be a sophomore.
Yeah.
But after you graduate, like those steps are so unclear. Like let's say you're working a job, you can work another job, which would be a million different opportunities, but there's no one path for you to go down.
No, yeah.
So it's just like, damn, what the fuck do I really do, you know?
Yeah.
And then on top of that, add on another person that you have to think about. It's just like, dude, it's just too much.
Yeah. I think it works for people who know what they're going to do in terms of like, I'm going to work this job till I'm 65 and then I'm going to retire. And if that's what you want, that's fine. Who cares? You know, I don't give a shit if that's what you want, then you can date. Like, then that's your set. That's what your baseline is. But if you want to explore different things like, oh, I want to go travel, or, oh, I want to like start my YouTube career, or like, oh, I want to, I don't know, get into fucking like art and shit. Like there's so many different possibilities that it's hard to tack on someone else's like life with you when you don't even know what you're doing,
Yeah.
you know? So it's like, it's hard to find someone that will link up with your path when you don't even know what your path is.
Yeah. And I think the thing is like, even with those people who think like, oh, I'm going to work till I'm retired, right? Like they think that now, but 5 years down the line, they may not think that.
Yeah, exactly.
So the thing is like, even the people who are in their early 20s, like who think they have their life together. I mean, I don't know because I'm still in my early 20s, but I don't think you have your life together. I think you'll, hit your quarter life crisis.
Yeah.
And kind of rethink things. Like let's say you graduated, thinking you're going to med school, and you get into med school, and you're a resident or whatever, and you realize you fucking hate it. Like that's not something you would have realized until you got there.
Yeah.
And I think that like in your early 20s, that's where like a lot of people hit that like wall, I guess. Like in college, you're like, oh, like I'm gonna love doing this job, seems amazing. But then once you get in is when you really hit that wall.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, damn, do I really like this?
Yeah. And like, I mean, if you find it early, then congrats to you. You're one of the lucky ones. But I feel like a lot of people don't have that right off the bat.
Yeah. And like the thing is, even if you think you found it early, give it 10, 15 years, you may not think the same way.
Yeah.
You may think the same way. Like that'd be really good for you, Like let's say you wanted to go to med school, you love med school, become a doctor, and you just love it. Like props to you. Like you found out that shit really early. But I feel like that's a very rare case for someone to find out something they enjoy in college and then kind of just stick with it throughout their whole career. Like most people I've met in like my professional career, they don't love their job, It's just like they're doing it to make money.
Yeah. Especially if you have a wife, kids, like a whole ass family.
Yeah.
You borderline impossible to like switch up careers when you're like 40.
Yeah, for sure.
I mean, you can, but you're going to sacrifice a lot of things like your children's health, your fucking wife's
Health?
like, yeah, because if
You're gonna fucking die.
no, if you don't have benefits, well, what are you going to pay for? Like, you can't pay for shit,
Oh, okay. That's where you're going with that?
Yeah,
I
like-
thought you were saying they were about to fucking like
No,
disintegrate.
That's not what I'm saying. It's just like you have to provide for them, and if
They're
you
about to
can't,
get chicken box.
yeah, exactly. They're about to just fucking implode.
Yeah.
I'm just about to Thanos snap them. I'm like, oh, I want to go from IT to fucking nursing.
Yeah, if you switch careers past 20, your kids will explode.
Yeah, your kids will literally disintegrate.
That's what I thought you were going
No, that's not what I was going for. But yeah. No, but for sure, like if you have all these obligations that you have to maintain, it's hard for you to find yourself, So back to when in our early 20s, if you're adding on a relationship to that, dude, it's just fucking insane. Like my head would explode,
Yeah, bro, I think it's too much. Like I don't know. Like I didn't think my early 20s would be like this, but your early 20s, I really want to say for most people, it's just the time of being lost.
Yeah.
You just don't know what the fuck is going on.
It's lost, but you're also able to explore. You should be able to explore things and find things that you really like.
That's true. You have more opportunity, to explore things. Like you're probably making money. You have freedom. You don't have to be in classes all day. But that freedom is scary.
Yeah.
It's kind of something about a routine is nice.
Yeah.
When you know exactly what's ahead of you and what you exactly need to do in order to succeed. There's something nice about that. But, once you graduate and you're in the real world, like no one is telling you what to do. You kind of just have to figure it out on your own. And in your early 20s is like when that happens, you're supposed to figure it out.
Yeah. Some crazy shit. I was listening to another podcast with Jordan Peterson and Joe Rogan. So there's a psychologist that said like, how people are always like, oh, freedom. Everyone just wants freedom to do whatever the fuck they want, right? But if you have freedom to do whatever the fuck you want, you have chaos.
What does that mean?
So like think about it like this. Let's play a game. This is the game that I got from the podcast. I'm not taking this game. So like I got this from the podcast. So like let's play a game, okay? Just me and you. You start.
Okay.
So just make a move.
What game are we playing?
Exactly.
What?
No, exactly.
Wait, what? No,
no, exactly.
What do you mean exactly?
No. Think about it like this. You don't have any parameters to play the game.
Okay.
That's complete freedom.
Yeah.
So you need structure to be able to make choices. So now let's say like we're playing chess.
Okay.
Now you have unlimited fucking moves that you can do.
Yeah.
That's what I mean. Like if you have complete freedom, nobody knows what the fuck they're doing. It's just chaos.
I see what you're saying.
But if you have some sort of parameters to guide you in a spot, then you can choose, If you have too many parameters, then it's stupid. Like it's boring. Like you're gonna be like, I'm gonna move here, 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 and then that's it. That's the end of the game. But if you're playing chess, you set rules. You have a set of rules. Now you can do whatever the fuck you want. You know
So
what I
you're
mean?
saying that applies to being in your early 20s?
Yeah. The thing is, it's like now we've widened what you can do.
Yeah.
You're no longer in college. You're no longer trying to go to the next grade. Now, shit, the fucking world is endless.
You really think that though? Because I feel like graduating is almost like playing chess because you have parameters. Like obviously, the biggest parameter is what you majored in.
Right.
If you're a science major, you're probably not gonna get into art.
Yeah, probably not. I mean, you can, but it's hard.
You can, but if you studied 4 years of science, you're
Yeah.
probably not gonna get into art. And I feel like that's your parameter. Like your lane.
Yeah.
And I guess you know what move you want to take. It's just that I think within that, like the hardest part is like, let's say chess is graduating college, or like chess is the real world after you graduate college.
Yeah, college is like, I don't know, the game of life. Like you're just going down a path.
Yeah, but let's say it's like chess, right? Chess first move, you just have to play your pawns.
Right.
But I think the thing with graduating is like there's so many fucking shit you can do on the board.
Yeah. I mean, it's not just, it's not chess, but like I'm just saying like we've widened the game.
We did widen the game.
So now it's
harder.
infinitely harder.
Yeah, it's for sure harder.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't know.
That was some deep shit right there.
Kind of.
Kind of. But you know what I'm getting at. Like,
I know what you're trying to say. I get it. It
Yeah.
makes sense. Like, it definitely makes it harder, when we have this, like, what seems like just complete freedom, There's just so much to think about. You can't really hone in on something.
yeah, I think it's like you need to have goals in terms of like what you really want to do. And then like, you can't just be like, I'm going to do all this at once. You kind of have to like limit yourself a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah. I guess that's what I was trying to get at.
Yeah. No, that makes sense.
But circling back to the whole dating in your early 20s, and
Circling back. You work in tech or something?
Let's reconnect here.
Yeah.
Let's meet up.
Yeah.
In the middle. Slack.
Yeah.
Never used Slack.
You've never used Slack
I
in
don't
your
know.
life.
No, never used Slack in
That's
my life.
crazy.
I don't understand what
Fuck Slack.
Yeah, I don't know what that platform is, but
You've actually never used Slack?
No, why the fuck would I ever use Slack?
Slack is terrible.
Yeah, I don't understand what that is at all.
What do you use to like talk to your coworkers?
iMessage.
No, what about like on the job?
Well, it's because I work in a hospital, so like if there's like an important like not business. Well, I guess you can call it business, but like if there's an important like memo that needs to go out, it's either
A pager?
no, it's through your fucking email.
Doctors use pagers.
Yeah, but
Oh, you're not a doctor though.
I'm not a doctor.
Okay, that makes sense.
Are you talking about like in like we're changing things, like what we're doing,
No, just like how do you talk to your
like at work?
Yeah.
Oh, we have a radio.
Oh, radio. Okay.
Yeah, I have a radio, and I'm like
Radio.
yeah.
Walkie-talkie.
Yeah, I have a walkie-talkie.
Got it.
But it's like, you have to do these things like right away. If I use Slack, like nobody's gonna be like, oh shit, I need to do this.
No, you do though.
Oh, is that how that works on the
Yeah,
tech?
exactly.
Oh, well, the thing is, it's like no, but like you have to use a walkie-talkie or some sort of like immediate like communication in healthcare because it's like, especially in the ER, like if someone's dying, I'm not gonna be like, oh shit, I didn't see this.
No,
oh,
but Slack is the same way
what do you mean?
because Slack tells you when you're on or offline.
Oh, I see.
So if you have a green bubble,
Yeah.
you have a green dot, you're expected to reply on time.
Oh, I see.
Obviously, if your bubble's gray, it means you're offline.
Yeah.
So people don't expect you to be there right away. But if you're 9 to 5 and you have a gray bubble during 9 to 5,
they just think you're not working.
exactly.
Oh.
So you're expected, like if you have a green bubble on, you're expected to like just be there.
Interesting. I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Oh, wow,
That's why Slack is ass.
wow, that's kind of dumb.
Yeah, fuck Slack. All right, so like we were talking about how like, being in your 20s, like your view of dating is like skewed from when you were in high school. Like you just wanted a girlfriend in high school, but now we're like, you don't really know anymore.
Yeah, for sure.
I think something for me at least that like led to that switch is I started watching a lot of K-dramas.
What, really?
Yeah.
Okay, we explain.
I think K-dramas have skewed my view of women.
How?
I think my ideal woman now is like too perfect.
Oh, I
Like
see.
my ideal woman is like K-drama woman. And those don't fucking exist. Like it's a fucking K-drama, bro. Like,
Yeah.
that shit is fake.
Oh.
My view is so skewed because I've been watching too many K-dramas. Like I want a K-drama relationship.
I see.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like when you're in high school, you just want to be in that, like, I think the act of being in a relationship and like all the things you do with it. But now you're thinking more of like, can this person be like perfect for me?
Yeah, exactly. But I think K-dramas fucked it up because they always have the perfect guy and the perfect girl just end
Yeah.
up together. And I'm like, dude, fuck, why can't I have that?
That's true. Dude, maybe I feel like it's not even just you. I think a lot of people, because you know how like K-dramas are super popular now. I think a lot of people, and you'll see it nowadays like on like Hinge or whatever, like, or anything, like guys and girls are always like, I want this, 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 this. But that shit doesn't exist, you know?
Yeah.
I mean, like, I think dating someone, you'll have, like, and whoever you marry or whatever, like, they'll have probably 90%, hopefully 90% of what you want, but there's always going to be, like, that 10%, like, you don't like, you know? No?
See, this is where I'm like, dude, the K-dramas fuck me up, or is that true? Because the thing is, like, I feel like the person you like love, like truly, from the bottom of your heart, shouldn't you like, you know,
Have all these, like, no imperfections?
not no imperfections, but like those imperfections that they have, like, don't matter to you. Like, obviously, no one is perfect, right?
Okay.
But the person you end up marrying, like, shouldn't your imperfections like kind of, you know, mold with each other? Well, I don't know if this is a good example or if this is a bad example, but let's say you're someone who like is a pushover.
Okay.
Like, you just always like it when, like, not like it, but like you always just accept when other people kind of not walk over you, but you know what I mean. Like,
Yeah,
you know,
you don't voice your opinion. Like,
yeah,
Yeah.
but they would marry someone who voices their opinion.
Yeah,
you know,
yeah,
it's
yeah.
like it's like the mold that like kind of
Yeah. I see
you know.
what you're saying.
And then one like some people might think like, you know, the guy who like doesn't voice their opinion or girl is like, you're a pushover, but to the other person it's like it just fits perfectly.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah. So I think like, shouldn't marriage be a thing where like, or like, you know, dating someone seriously is like, you know, you have imperfections, but they line up so that they're perfect to you. Not that they're perfect, but you know, for you, they're perfect.
Yeah, they should. I think that's how it should be. But I don't know. I think there's always going to be one thing that you don't like about that person. And it could be, and it doesn't have to be big though, but it will probably be small,
Yeah.
you know?
Yeah.
I think it's a more of like whoever you are with as a long-term partner, you will have like different, you know, some things that just like some things that don't click, but as long as those small things like aren't huge, you know, then that's okay, you know?
Yeah. You know what's funny that I just realized?
What?
We talk a lot about like, you know, like shit. We talk about a lot about like careers and like marriage and shit.
Okay.
We're fucking 23. We don't know shit.
Yeah. Dude, we act like we know everything that's going
Bro,
on.
we know nothing.
We literally know nothing.
We literally, yeah,
I bet you there's a 40-year-old out there who also doesn't know anything.
that's true though.
Dude, life is just, you just don't know anything and then you die.
Shit, honestly, yeah, that's kind of fucked, but I kind of agree. Like, maybe life is about just not knowing anything.
But I think I think life is more of like, you look back on the things that you thought were big issues at the time and then you're like, oh, that was funny, you know?
Yeah, I guess.
And then like when you're about to die, you're like, hopefully, you know, unless you fucked yourself, but like, you're like, you know what? I had a good life. You know, I had everyone's going to have problems. That's what life is. And then you look at it and you're like, I had a good time. You know, hopefully. I don't know. That's the goal for everyone, really.
Yeah.
Like, fuck career, fuck whatever you're doing. Like, as long as you can look back at your life and be like, you know what? I did the things I wanted to do, at least tried to do, and like wasn't fully like fucked up about like a lot of shit, you know, outside of what I can control, then like that's all you can do, you know?
Yeah, I don't know why, but like this made me think about this, but like for anyone who's like trying too hard in their career, would you want your gravestone to say like you tried that hard? Like, do you want your whole life centered around your career?
I mean, some people are okay with that, and that's fine. But yeah, no, I wouldn't. I personally wouldn't.
I personally wouldn't either. I feel like if my gravestone said like, oh, like great fucking UA person.
Yeah.
Like, dude, what the fuck, bro? That's some weak ass shit. Like,
yeah. Well, that's where like, you know, the whole like a lot of you know, those graves, tombstones or whatever say like loving like father, mother, grandmother, son, brother, you know? I don't fucking know. Some shit like that. I don't fucking know.
He's a mother, but he's also a father.
Yeah.
He's also a brother, but he's also a sister. He's also an aunt. He's a fucking grandma. He's also a grandpa. He's a dog. He's a cat. He's a pool. He's a house.
Yeah. As long as it says loving, you're chilling.
Loving dickhead.
Yeah. Loving fucking asshole. I want that on my tombstone. No, but yeah, you know what I mean.
No, I know what you mean. It's more about like, you know, the experiences you had with people.
Yeah. And that's the thing. I think, you know, as a human race, we're just meant to be interacting with other people. We're fucking social beings, you know? We're not like fucking owls like on our own.
Yeah.
For all you fuckers who are isolating yourself, you're not living your life
Yeah.
as much as you should. I'm not saying like you need to talk to everybody in the world, but I think as a social like species, you should. Wow, I'm going way too deep into this. This is way too crazy.
Yeah, we're talking about human race.
Yeah, dude, this is way too much.
This is a crazy podcast.
This is insane. There's too much shit going on. No, but like you know, this is also what I've thought of. I think we can both say that we've gone to college and we've done the whole college thing, right? So we know what college is like. So this we can like guarantee like this is a credible source. But like people who said they didn't like college as much, or like people who didn't say they had the best time and they were like, oh, college was supposed to be my like the most fun I've ever had, but they didn't have that. I feel like a lot of those people just it's because like they weren't putting themselves out there with other students.
Bro, if you if you don't think college was the best, well, fuck, what am I saying? I'm only 23. I don't fucking know. But like from what we've experienced as a 23-year-old, like college is such a good time.
Yeah.
Like you can't beat that level of fun.
No.
Like, you know, there might be a lot of college kids watching this where you're like, oh, I can't wait to be in the real world and like, you know, we made a TikTok about like how college is like lit and like the best time, and people are like, nah, like I'm ready for the real world. Like I want to get the fuck out of here.
Yeah.
And what I have to say to that is you're not living college right then.
Yeah.
You are fucking college up.
Yeah. That's the only time where you have so much free time to do what the fuck you want, you know?
Yeah. You think like midterms give you stress? Like get a fucking job, bro.
Yeah.
Like that is way more stress.
Yeah, dude. Imagine, bro, like paying bills and shit, all that shit. Like, dude, that's just fucking ass. Like,
Yeah. Yeah. I feel like, I don't know, at least for me, like, I mean, I had a job in college too, but like in college, money was like less real.
Yeah.
After graduating, I'm like, fuck, bro. Like this money is leaving my bank account.
Yeah.
And I'm like, damn, bro, this is fucking me up.
Yeah, because I mean, most college students have their parents to back them up.
That's true. Yeah, you got your parents.
So it's like, you know, it's like, oh shit, I don't have money. Let me text my fucking mom.
Yeah.
Give me $50, please.
Yeah.
Or some shit like that. Or like, oh, you know, I need to go home and do laundry. Like, it's just very like skewed.
Yeah.
But I think, you know, when you're in college, you really got to put yourself out there and just kind of like explore, you know, because that's like, I mean, we're only 20, but like it's so much harder after you graduate.
Yeah.
Like you got to just, you know, send it. And like, you know, if you're like, oh, I'm scared to join this club, like I don't like interacting with people, but it's like doing the things that scare you shape you into a better person.
Wow. Coming from AJ, that means a lot.
Yeah. Honestly, bro, because I don't like change that much.
No, AJ doesn't like change.
But I did do enough change for me to like at least explore some things in college, you know?
Yeah.
And I can fully say that college was fun. It was super crazy, you know?
Yeah. Yeah, we're getting deep today.
Yeah, we're getting deep.
Let me make it a little lighthearted. What do you think, like, I mean, we're out of college, right?
Okay.
What beverage are college kids consuming at parties? Like, I think it's safe to say when we were in college, it was White Claws. Or like beers and White Claw. Okay, hard alc, beers, White Claws.
Yeah.
But since we've graduated college, there's been a shit ton of hard seltzers out.
Yeah, bro. I feel like, well, shit. I mean, beer will always be there.
Beer will always be there.
Beer is the staple college. Even beer is just a staple alcoholic beverage.
Yeah.
You know? But like, yeah, dude, there's Trulies.
There are Trulies.
With like iced tea, lemonade, fruit punch. Then you got High Noons.
Is that a college thing?
Apparently to Ben, it's an East Coast thing.
If you go to Purdue, you know the High Noons.
But like, you know, like, yeah, bro, I don't even know. Like, I remember when I was like partying a lot. I'm not trying to sound like a party animal, but like, I would drink Four Locos religiously.
You're gross.
Yeah.
I never. Four Locos was not a thing for me.
But it's because it's like I knew if I drank this one Four Loco, I will be fucked up and I'm good. You know what I mean?
Dude, that shit's gross though. It's like drinking fucking battery acid.
Yeah, I know, but it's like this is just the job that needs to be be
Damn, bro. I never fucking Four Locos like that. That's nasty.
Yeah, but dude, I don't even know. Like, it's kind of like how in high school, like, you know, nobody used to vape in high school, but now, like, I heard all these kids are just juuling. Not juuling. Wow, not even juuls aren't even a fucking thing anymore.
Yeah.
Fucking all these kids in high school are just vaping all the time, and I'm like, actually, I did vape in high school.
Yes.
So anyways, but yeah, they're all like going in the bathroom and getting domed. I'm like, damn, I didn't do this shit in high school.
Yeah. You know what's crazy? It's like, you know how like when you're a kid and like you look at your parents and you're like, how the fuck do you not know this?
Yeah.
It's like you're old as shit. I feel like I get it now.
Yeah,
it's like kids are doing like shit now, and I'm like, what the fuck is that?
I
Like,
know, bro. Like, dude, we're only 23, and I feel like I'm out of the loop on a lot of
I know
things.
I'm out of the loop on like, dude. When Jessica said "purr," I
Yeah.
was like, dude, what is that? I never heard of that, bro. What the fuck is that?
Yeah, dude. Honestly, like, dude, that's just the sad thing about getting old. You just get left out on a lot of things.
I know that's a sad reality. You just get lonelier.
Yeah. No, well, but on the flip side, you can be like, damn, you don't know what a CD is? You know what I mean?
You can pull that card.
Yeah, you're like, damn, you never went to a Blockbuster? Huh. Fucking youngin'.
You're telling me you never rented a DVD before?
Yeah, bro. Dude, I shit you not. If you ask some fucking anyone born after the year of like what, 2010, they don't know what Blockbuster is.
Yeah, that's probably true,
That's
bro.
crazy. That's insane.
If there are any people watching over, you know, over the age of, what would that be? 12? That'd be 12, right? 2022.
With 12 and under.
2010. Yeah, 12 and under. If you know what a Blockbuster is, props to you.
Yeah, props to you. You know, all they know is iPad.
Would you give your kid an iPad?
Well, the thing is, like, when I have a kid, there's probably gonna be some crazy like VR shit that like,
That's
you know what I
true.
mean?
That's
Like, this
true.
would be crazier than an iPad.
Well, okay, when did you get a phone growing up?
6th grade when I was 11.
I also got mine in 6th grade. Did you have friends who had it earlier, though?
Yeah, they did. They had my earliest friend that had a phone was like 4th grade.
Yeah, bro. I remember being in like 4th grade, seeing my homies with the Motorola Razr.
Oh damn, they didn't even have that, but that's crazy.
Yeah, dude, they had the Razr, and I was like, "Fuck, bro." I
Yeah.
go to my mom and be like, "Why the fuck can I have that?" And she's like, "Nope."
Yeah,
Fuck, bro. But the Razr, like, you were hot shit, bro.
yeah.
You were top dog,
Or the Sidekick with the flip out.
dude.
and the text.
Okay, I didn't have any friends who had a sidekick, but my fucking elementary school teacher had a sidekick.
Yeah.
Bro, I would literally like go to him. Shout out Mr. Bell if you're watching this. You're not watching this, but if you are watching this, shout out Mr. Bell. But bro, I would literally beg him to play on his sidekick because there was like a mini game you could play if you input like a fucking like Tekken code, like up, down, left, right, space, whatever that shit. You can play a snowboarding game, and I'd like literally just play on his phone all the time. But the sidekick was tough.
Yeah. Well, I mean, we had our own version of an iPad. I feel like a Nintendo DS was like.
How old were you when you got a DS? Did you have a DS?
Yeah, I did.
Oh, how old were you?
Whenever it came out, I don't know how old.
You got the first one, not the. You know, the first one was like chunky.
Yeah, I had
was like thin.
I had the chunky one.
Oh, I had the thin one. So you got it early.
Yeah, I had the chunky one that I shared with my sister, and all I had was, I remember I had a Nintendogs because that was like
That was a lit game, bro.
Nintendogs was sick as fuck. And
Dude, I
then,
miss Nintendogs.
yeah, no, same, dude, bro. When I would like, I felt so bad if like I would come back after a while and my dogs are famished.
Yeah, bro. You said famished.
Because that's what they said.
You
Like,
didn't say hungry. You said famished.
yeah, like
All right, Mr. Vocabulary.
no, because that's what the fucking dog would say. Like,
Really?
like the fucking dog would tell me he's famished, and I'm like, dude, I'm so sorry I didn't fucking feed you, bro. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, dude.
But I would play Nintendogs, and I played a lot of MLB on my Nintendo DS, which was a little weird. But like,
Really? I don't
yeah.
know anyone that played MLB on Nintendo.
Yeah, well, I was into baseball at the time, but yeah, and well, also Pokemon, but I wasn't the biggest Pokemon player, to be honest with you. I feel like as an Asian, and because I didn't play Pokemon as much,
You're a disgrace.
I am a disgrace.
You're a fucking disgrace.
Yeah, people like all my not little kids, all my like what fellow students, like at the time they'd be like, "Oh, did you get this fucking Pokemon?" Like blah blah blah. I'm like, yeah, Pikachu. Like,
Nah, bro, I'm hardcore judging you right now.
yeah, I know.
You didn't have Pokemon cards?
I did, but I didn't really do anything with them.
Oh my god, bro. You're a disgrace.
Yeah, it was
Dude, Pokemon was dope. Pokemon is probably the most lit DS game, Game Boy game ever.
I know. I would play it, but I just never got into it.
Did you have a Game Boy?
Yes, a Game Boy, a fucking old Game Boy. Like no, we had like what was the one you had? What did you have?
I had a Game Boy Advance.
Okay, so we had that, but my sister would use it, so I was never able to use it.
Oh, I see.
That's why. Maybe that's why I didn't play Pokemon as much, because my fucking sister would hog it all.
Yeah.
But yeah. No, yeah. I guess that was like our version of an iPad, because all these kids do on the iPad now is play Minecraft and
Yeah.
Fortnite.
That's true. I guess if you think about it that way, like the kids now aren't that much different from what we grew up with. Cause we were playing on our DSs and fucking Game Boys a lot too.
Yeah,
And we turned out fine, I think, right?
hopefully.
Yeah.
Did you ever have a PSP?
I didn't, bro.
Bro,
but I
that shit
wanted
was-
to play. What was that fucking Star Wars game? Battlefront? No.
Oh, I didn't play
What's
that.
that Star Wars game? You know what I'm talking about?
I know what you're talking about.
There's a Star Wars game on the PSP that was lit and it was multiplayer.
It was on PS2 too. Yeah,
Yeah.
that was a good game.
I think it was called Star Wars Battlefront.
Yeah. Well, they have a new version of Battlefront. Anyways, this is very nerdy, but yeah, I don't know. I wonder what my kids will have. I don't know if I'd give them an iPad or whatever version of an iPad is at the time, because I feel like they're just gonna grow up to be bots and just like, you want to fucking, I don't know, like Roblox or some shit. Like, I don't fucking know.
Dude, I think the problem though with iPad babies versus like us, I guess, I don't know, we'll see, we're Game Boy babies or DS babies, is like, at least with a Game Boy or a DS, you can't go on the internet.
Yeah.
With iPad babies, bro, dude, you click one wrong link, you're on Pornhub.
Oh, is that where you're going with this?
You're on Cornhub, my bad. Corn Pub. Corn on the Cob. You're on cornonthecob.com. No, but you know what I'm saying, bro? Like, you know those ads where it's like, anime titties?
Oh, yeah.
Like one wrong click,
yeah.
and they're there. My 5-year-old kid could be looking at tits.
Hey, man, he'll get into the game earlier than you.
No, but the thing is, as a kid, with a Game Boy and DS, you don't have that option. You're just sucked into your game.
Yeah, that's true. It also forces you, how like you want to play with friends?
Yeah.
So like, there was no internet online.
Yeah.
So if you had to play with friends, you'd have to physically play with your friends. Even if you're both playing on the DS.
Yeah, you have to be there.
Yeah, you have to be next to them.
Yeah, now they got Discord.
Yeah, now they're on Discord, bro. On like, you want to join my Minecraft server?
yeah.
And I'm like, I mean, that's cool and all. Like,
Yeah.
they're still socializing, but it's in like a weird way, There's no, I don't know. Like, I don't know. In elementary school, I like rode a lot of bikes and shit. Well, because I was also with like,
Yeah. No, I played a lot like outside. I just do shit outside. But now what I'm thinking is like kids now, who grew up in like the Discord era or like the the voice chatting era, they'll probably like once they get old, like once these kids are in their 40s, their kids will be like, doing shit in VR.
yeah.
And they're like, you guys use Discord?
Yeah,
That's
I know.
Weird, bro.
It's like my brother used to use AIM chat.
You never use AIM?
Not really.
I use AIM all the time, bro.
Really?
Yeah,
Dude.
AIM, AOL. Yeah.
All I heard was
Yeah, dude, that sound is nostalgic. You never used that, bro? That shit was lit.
no. I used it maybe once, but I only had like 2 friends on there.
Wow, bro. AIM was lit. Or AOL, whatever the fuck it's
Yeah.
called. That shit was nice.
Well, all my friends in elementary school, we would just go out and ride bikes together.
I actually rode a decent amount of bikes in elementary school, too. Did you ever put the Yu-Gi-Oh card in the back to make it sound like a motorcycle?
I did not, dude.
Dude, you didn't even ride bikes like that.
Because
bro.
I was
You're
hanging out
fucking
with
pussy.
fucking white dudes.
My fucking white friend told me that.
Oh shit.
You literally stick a card, like a playing card. For me, it was Yu-Gi-Oh. In the back where like the wheel spins.
Yeah.
Sounds like a fucking motorcycle.
Oh really?
Dude, dude.
I was mainly concerned with like trying to hit these jumps.
You were not hitting jumps in
I
elementary
wasn't
school,
hitting
bro.
jumps, but my friends were hitting jumps, and I was trying to impersonate them, and I couldn't hit the jumps, bro. You know what was fucking hilarious?
What?
They were so easily able to get over the sidewalk on a bike. Like they just lift the fucking wheel and
Yeah.
then lift the back wheel.
Yeah.
I could never get my fucking bike to go over the sidewalk, bro.
This is what's been bothering you for all these
Yeah.
years.
No, I swear to God, dude, I look like a dumbass. And then I broke my ankle in 6th grade.
Trying to do that?
No, just fucking riding my bike. I'm just not a biker, man. Not a biker.
Yeah, but you just weren't meant to bike.
I'm just not meant to bike.
Wow, I didn't know you were like thinking about that, bro.
But I mean, and I was a better snowboarder than all of them.
You don't know that.
I don't know that.
You don't know that. Blaine Mayhew looks like he'd be a dank ass.
I think he picked it up better than I did.
He probably.
I just went more than he did.
Yeah. If you, well, I mean, assuming he kept snowboarding, if you and him went to the slopes now, I think he'd be better.
Yeah.
Sestak, probably not.
No, Sestak Loki is pretty good at that shit.
Oh, okay, never mind.
From elementary school, he was pretty good.
Wow, really?
He was better than I was for sure.
He didn't look like that type.
No, but he was good.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was good actually.
Interesting.
Yeah, but anyways, yeah, I don't know. I don't think I'd give my kid a. Well, no, I probably would end up giving my kid an iPad, but limit it as much as I can.
Yeah.
I'd be like, let's go play catch or something.
Yeah.
I don't fucking know.
All right, well, that was episode 6 of the Bellow Boys podcast. That was a bit random. I don't know what's gonna make the cut, but shit, I don't know. We'll find out. We'll see what you guys get to see. We don't really know either because we talked about a lot of random stuff.
Yeah, it was a lot of deep shit.
Yeah, this was definitely a more serious episode. Let us know if you like us being serious or us fucking around because we can definitely do both. We just don't know what you guys like.
Or a mixture of both.
Or a mixture of both.
I think that's probably the best. But
yeah, well, we can do that too. But yeah, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. All our podcast links will be down below. And yeah, I guess that's pretty much it. We'll see you next week.
Yep. Hashtag makeup males.
Male makeup. Yep.
Male makeup.
Yep.
Bling.